So is there another door over here that we could go through? Yeah.
Locked.
Okay.
I'm gone. All right. All right.
Well, I think our characters had a chance to calm down a bit. So let's talk to Mortuary.
Chief, you okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Alright, so we've already gone through this. You can't remember your name? Next time you spend a night in the burg, go easy in the pub. Name's Mort. I'm trapped in here too. Since you haven't had a chance to get your legs out, here's a chant. I've tried all the doors, and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. We're locked in where? What is this place? Okay. So, I think we've already gone through most of this, but let's see. So we just asked about Farad. Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Some Burke's got to know where to find Farad once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all of the doors are locked, so we'll need a key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Yeah, the mortuary keepers uses their dead bodies as cheap labor. They corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack them first. Search attack one of the corpses and loot it for the key. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel. Okay. We've already done that. One last thing, those corpses are slow. If they start getting an edge, and remember you can run and they can't. So use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. To run, either toggle run on the option screen or hold down the shift key and left click the area you want to go. Okay. So actually, if that's the case, then I'll turn off always run and just use the shift key from now on. Yeah, that's fine.
Done.
Oh, looks like I got a cutscene. Excuse me. Some advice, Chief. I'd keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here. I don't think you mentioned it before, but who are these caretakers? The corpses here, where did they come from? Why do you care about the female corpses? Why do you care so much, actually? Are you serious? Look, Chief. These dead chits are the last chance of a couple of hardy bashers like us. They need to be chivalrous, not hacking them up for keys, no lopping off their limbs, things like that. Last chance? Oh dear, that's our only option. Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See where I'm going? Eh? Eh? You can't be serious. Chief, we already got an opening in line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We'll have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with our kind of death experience. Wait, didn't you say before that I'm not dead? Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of them fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Sinewy, yeah. Anyway, Mortis starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. Yeah, so I'll just remember not to attack them. Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a little addled after your kiss with death, so I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, if you got questions, ask me, alright? So speak with a party member, select the talk option from the quick menu, then left click on the party member you wish to speak to. Alright, if I have any questions, I'll ask you. 2nd, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget it. If I had that journal I was supposed to have with me, I'd do that. Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. Alright. Alright, so we've already gone through this.
Updated my journal.
We've already seen the journal. I think the game assumed that I'd take Mort with me
I'm gone. I'm
for exploring
gone.
this place. Obviously I didn't do that, but that's fine, because we figured it all out anyway. Here we go. Powers above, that's one hell of a book. If I were to guess, I'd say it's a book where they scratch the name of every poor sod that's unfortunate enough to get dumped off here. Could my name be in there? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, well, I'd guess to find out you'd have to rattle your bone box with that floating dusty over there. I'm not sure that's a good idea. You've already
I'm gone.
spoken. But I guess we could ask. He just calls us Restless One. Got some more questions. Yeah, he never actually did tell us who we were, so probably won't if we ask him again.
All right.
Let's just move on. So these gates are shut. There's no way of opening them.
I'm gone.
There must be a way to get down. Or like a place to go.
I'm gone.
Alright, let's save. Just because it's been a while.
Done.
There we go. This looks like a door.
Done.
Alright. Nothing there. Another zombie worker. Let's go and talk. This huge corpse is standing silently. Heavyset man in his early years, judging from the condition of the body, he only died recently. The freshly stitched number on his forehead reads 1664. May have been a librarian or carrying huge stacks of books in his arms. So let's examine the books. Old mortuary ledgers, none of them of any particular interest. As you search through the texts, however, you notice a loose page folded between two of the books. You are suddenly struck with the feeling that someone tucked it there to hide it. Let's take it. It's a good thing we have these feelings. The page doesn't look like it belongs with the ledgers. It looks like it belongs in a logbook. It tears clean, as if with a knife, so you suspect that the page was removed on purpose. Let's read it. You take a moment to read through the page. It's a list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary and logged in the receiving room. All the entries appear to be recent arrivals. Let's take it and examine it, shall we? Alright. This ragged page looks like it was cut neatly out of a book. It is written on tight crabbed script. It's hard for me to read this, actually. I should see about increasing the font size. So, 16537, fifth night, drunk, chest wound, cause of death, mauling, Abishai, collector, pox, 3 commons, paid, no possessions. Okay. Farad found an indeterminable desiccated corpse. Seems to be 3 commons per corpse, and this one was stripped probably by Farad, if we are to infer information from earlier conversations. Of course, Farad didn't loot the commons off of this one, which is kind of interesting. So this one looks interesting. Desiccated corpse number 2, cause of death indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identifications. Farad collected this. Possessions logged. Knife marks evident from dissection, but dissection was not thorough enough. Copper earring found lodged in abdomen. Earring has been locked in southeast preparation room. Have an initiate from the 3rd circle examine it. It has strange markings like those on contracted worker number 79. Okay. So let's just keep going down. As with the previous entries, these shells Farad has brought also show signs of having been prepared. I've asked that initiate Amoric launch an investigation into the matter. Furthermore, entry 16542 is one of Farrod's gang. I've seen the individual before. I would ask Emoric to pay heed to how the man died. And that's this one. The tiefling, male, cause of death, slash marks, discoloration of wounds are consistent with grave rot. Farrod collected. No possessions. Stripped, knife marks evident from dissection. So, if wounds are consistent with grave rot from ghoul claws, that would suggest that Farrod is robbing graves for the bodies.
Done.
Interesting.
Alright.
But
Done.
consistent with what we've heard of it.
Done.
The guy.
Alright. Alright.
Okay.
Done.
Oh, another door over here.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah, let's see what's in here. Nothing. Okay.
I'm gone.
So we've got a few more bodies. Who's this? Iveen. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Let's say greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They're darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs. I said, greetings. The woman makes no response. I think the dusty chip might be a bit sort of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we? What's wrong with her hands?
Updated my journal.
She's a tiefling, Chief. They got fiend blood in their veins, usually cause some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes some of them addle in the head, and addled looking too. I think we're gonna be cautious and not get too talkative. The eyes of this corpse are set close together, and the eyeballs themselves are slightly askew. One faces to the left and the other to the right. Can barely make it. Number 257. Let's leave the corpse in peace.
Alright.
This one have anything interesting? 506. Street map. In fact, the skin of this peeling corpse has been sewn up with so many stitches, its skin looks like a bizarre street map. Let's examine the stitches. The stitches encircle the corpse, running from its arms across its chest, up to its neck, and into the damp masses of white hair. As you follow the crossroads of stitches, you know someone has jammed a needle into the corpse's forehead. The needle is attached to a thread stitching up the inside of the skull. You could probably unravel it if you had something to cut the thread. Do we want to do that? Yeah, let's see what happens. Cut the stitches with your scalpel. You slice the thread neatly with a scalpel, then pluck out the needle and pull the stitches out. As you do, the skin covering the forehead peels back to reveal the corpse's chalk white skull, where to your surprise, the number 78 has been chiseled. What? Wasn't it a different number before? Yeah, seems like you got two different designations there, corpse.
Alright.
That's a little interesting.
Alright.
This one. Corpse 985. Corpse is wobbling unsteadily back and forth, trying to keep its balance. Try to help the corpse balance. You reach out for the corpse's left arm to help steady it. As you grab its arm, however, the corpse suddenly sways to the right, and you end up tugging the corpse rather than steadying it. Chief, you might not. There's a crack from the corpse's left leg, and the body falls like a dead tree. Its torso strikes the stone flagstones and shatters like a rotten melon. Filth and ichor gurgling from the cavity. To your surprise, no one seems to have noticed the corpse's collapse. And even stranger, the left leg remains standing where the body was, as if at attention. After a moment, the leg falls over with a wet thump. Ugh. As you gaze upon the putrefied remains of the corpse, you notice its left arm seems intact. It has snapped from the torso during the fall, and it doesn't appear to be touched by the tomb rot that has spread through the rest of the body. Oh, I wonder if I can make use of that arm. Alright, well...
Alright.
I want to pick that... Yeah. I guess we'll take the arm? Sure? I'm not sure who walks around and sees an arm and is like, oh, that arm might be useful.
I'm gone.
But I guess we've done that. Okay.
I'm
Nothing
gone.
else seems to be here, from what I can tell. So let's just move on.
I'm gone.
Let me check these containers first.
Alright.
Nothing there. Nothing. Oh, bandage. We'll take. What's in this one? Alright,
I'm gone.
This one. Alright, nothing there.
Alright. I'm
What's
gone.
this one? Did I check these both already?
I'm gone. Done.
Guess I did. Alright, let's keep moving.
I'm gone.
It's very
Done.
dark in this corner. Let's talk to this worker. The shriveled corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. Number 821 is carved into its forehead. Yeah. Excuse me. Nothing interesting there.
Alright.
Let's keep moving. Over here? Okay.
Done. I'm gone.
That's someone we
Alright.
talked to already, right?
Alright.
Yeah, pretty sure it is. So we'll just keep going into the next area. Someone has inserted a tube into this corpse's left leg. The tube is attached to a strange clicking machine next to the slab. Jar of embalming fluid. That makes sense. This one is also riddled with tubes. A yellow liquid is cycling through tubes into a strange machine. Let's see what that machine is like. I mean, it looks green to me,
Alright.
but we don't need to think about that too much. What's this way? I saw another door up there, but yeah. I don't really want
Alright.
to move into it until I've explored this room. And I think we've finished.
I'm gone.
So...
I'm gone. Locked.
Oh, that container is locked?
I'm gone.
Okay, so it looks like we can go up, or we
Alright.
can open this gate.
Locked.
Which is locked. Alright, let's go up. And probably save is a good idea.